Hi, I'm Shuichi Murakami. Welcome to the Basics of Landscape Form series. In this series, you will learn how to observe the landscapes around you by focusing on their form and practice drawing them. The theme of episode 1 is Let's grasp the basic forms of landscape. When you look at the landscape, where does your eye go first? Building, road, mountain? In this video, let's learn how to recognize the basic forms that shape a landscape. What are the basic forms of a landscape? The landscape we see contain a great deal of information. Color, light, material, and human activity. But when we extract only the form from this sea of information, the essence of the landscape can often emerge. Let's take a few examples. The line where the mountain ridge meets the sky. The line where the sea meets the land. The line where the building walls frame the street. Each of these can be seen not just as scenery but as forms that shape the landscape itself. Here is something important to remember. When you extract a form, you begin to understand it. Imagine you are trying to sketch a landscape you see. Your mind starts to ask, where are the outlines? What elements form a group? What defines the shape I'm seeing? There are many levels of perceiving form, from rough impressions to detailed observations. Here, let's start with the big picture. Instead of focusing on small details, we will practice identifying the overall shape of the landscape. To grasp a landscape broadly, it helps to recognize masses of form and to look for boundaries between them. Keep this in mind as we move on to the next exercise. Let's try a 1-minute sketch. This exercise is about seeing the big picture, not the details. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper. Here is how we will do it. First, choose a landscape. It could be the view from your window, a street corner on your walk, or a familiar spot in a nearby park. A photograph of a landscape works as just as well. Now for the next 50 seconds, just observe, don't draw yet. Just look carefully, ask yourself, where are the outlines? What are the large shapes? What is the overall structure of the scene? And 50 seconds are up, you will draw it all in just 10 seconds. Use bold lines and don't worry about the details. Focus on capturing the essential forms. Ready? Let's begin. So how was it? Let's take a look at some examples of 1-minute sketch. A wetland scene. A stand of trees. The edge of a pond. Buildings along a bay. An elevated road cutting through a grove of trees. A bridge and buildings on the waterfront. When you observe and sketch in such a short time, you naturally begin to capture only the essential forms. Instead of trying to draw everything you see, you start to sense the structure of what you're seeing, and that's the key to this exercise. Here is today's summary. Extracting outlines helps you understand the basic forms of landscapes. One way to grasp basic forms is to draw landscapes quickly. In the next episode, we will move on to the theme of abstracting landscape forms into geometric shapes. We will take the sense of structure you developed today and transform it into a more abstract visual expression. See you in the next episode.